This is the first time I've put all this out there, but feel it's necessary for my mental and physical health. About 4 months ago, I noticed my wife of 8 years and mother to my 3 young children became very cold and distant with me. Well, more than usual anyway. She still wanted S3X occasionally, but certainly didn't treat me with affection or kindness. Soon after, I noticed she was coming home late from work. She usually gets home around midnight since she works second shift at a hospital. I'm usually asleep by then, but one night I was up and took note that she came home at 1 a.m. I asked why she was late, and work was crazy, apparently. I remembered I could see her location on my iPhone and checked the next night. She left work at her normal time, but halfway home she stopped at an apartment I wasn't familiar with. I still couldn't fathom her cheating and convinced myself there was a plausible explanation for this. She's a bit of a pothead, so I thought maybe she was picking up from a new contact. She again told me she just had to work late though. I couldn't keep it to myself any longer and waited for her the next night she worked. I documented everything as she visited the apartment once more. When she got home, she looked annoyed I was awake. I asked why she was late, and she told me work was crazy. I asked when she started working at apartment's address. She was silent for several moments and said she made a new friend at work and was visiting her. I asked why she would lie to me, and she said it was because I wouldn't approve of this girlfriend. I wasn't buying it. She assured me I was being paranoid and blowing things out of proportion. For the next week, she didn't stop at that apartment, but my trust in her was already severely damaged. I began sleeping on the couch and only interacted with her so far as to coordinate childcare duties for our 3 young sons. The next Monday, she asked that I clear my plans to be with my boys so she could go out to dinner with our mutual friend, Melissa. I said sure. Soon after she left, she stopped sharing her location with me, but it began working as soon as she got home. I stewed on this and decided to reach out to Melissa. I didn't hear back from Melissa until Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. My wife's mother and brother were staying with us for the holiday. Once I noticed Melissa texted me, I went into another room and my world burst. My wife was never with her. I asked to speak with my wife privately and gave her the chance to be truthful. She said I was being crazy and she was where she said she was. I showed her Melissa's text, but she still denied cheating. I love you. I would never cheat on you and have never been with another man. We're good, so why would I step out on our relationship? I asked to see her phone, but she said no. I told her I would make a scene in front of her family if she refused. She dismissively said fine and that I wouldn't find anything. I immediately went to her deleted messages and found the proof. She had been texting work friends bragging about cheating on me with a guy from work. She also thought it was pretty cool that she was his side piece. I lost it. My world became tunnel vision. My heart was racing and felt sick. I showed my wife and the mother of my children her own words. I guess I expected regret or something. There was nothing. She didn't care. Divorce me if you want or F***CK off was her response. I asked why, who is this guy, and a million other questions. She said she doesn't have to explain herself or tell me anything. I left the house, but not before telling my wife's mom that her daughter is an unfaithful and horrible human being. I spent the rest of the day at my mom's looking for support. It felt like I had an elephant sitting on my chest. I was drowning in the worst feeling I had ever experienced. I knew I had to go back to be with my boys, but couldn't figure out how I could even be in the same space as her. When I got home, everyone was acting like nothing was wrong. They were laughing and enjoying their time and completely ignoring me. I hung out with my kids and then went straight to bed. She at least had the decency to not get in the same bed as me. Fast forward to today and life is still hell. She has been vindictive and cruel in her dealings with me. She antagonizes me at every opportunity, going so far as to tell my children that I want to move out of the house to be away from my family. I, of course, have assured them that's not true. I'm trying to get some money together for my lawyer's retainer, but my wife informed me her aunt has already gotten her a damn good attorney. She mocks me daily for not being able to get a lawyer of my own. That's because my wife put us in $20K in credit card debt. I don't have any rich family members to lean on, nor would I ask them for money for my failed marriage if I did. Additionally, she said her aunt would buy our house from us and rent it to her. I want to be difficult, but I don't want my children to have to suffer through more change than is necessary. I'm scared though because I'm the higher earner and will undoubtedly have a large child support bill to consider. I'm not sure how I'll afford a nearby suitable residence, so I'll have a good chance at 50-50 custody. I'm still working, taking care of my children, cooking and cleaning. I'm trying to mitigate the effects this will have on my boys, but it's been hard. I haven't felt anything resembling peace or happiness in some time, and it's wearing on me. Last night, she changed gears and apologized. Her apology had nothing to do with what her actions have done to our family and were centered around how it will affect her. "Look what I've done," she said through tear-filled eyes. "Now I'll have to get a full-time job and figure out how to pay all my bills. My lawyer said I'll be responsible for half our marital debt." She asked for S3X, but I was disgusted with her and told her to leave me alone. Despite all my anger, disgust, and sadness, it was truly hard to say no. Truth be told, I miss her. Or I miss who I thought she was. I miss the promise of growing old with someone who would love and respect me. As she was leaving, I asked if she ever used protection while cheating on me. She said no, another dagger to the heart. I asked if it even entered her mind that she could have passed me a STD or if she even cared. She just left without answering. I'm still a total mess. I know our relationship is beyond redemption, and to stay with her would only invite further heartache. But the pain I'm experiencing isn't letting up. I don't eat or sleep. I've lost nearly 20 pounds, and my every moment is filled with a mix of intense anxiety and deep sadness. I don't know why I'm putting this all out there, but it seemed a better idea than being alone with my thoughts. I guess wish me luck because I'll need it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.